Well, it's 2 days before the new year, so it's finally time to make my K-pop predictions for 2020. The new year, the new start, the new decade. Obviously, if you can't handle certain things that I say, then I suggest you leave the video now, because I'm not going to deal with people who leave paragraph-long rants in the comment section. This is just purely my opinion and my prediction of what might happen, so you can stop watching this if you don't want to, because I'm allowed to say my opinion however I want to. And if you don't respect that, then get out of here. We can all agree that 2019 was the worst year in K-pop, but from what I expect, it doesn't seem like 2020 is going to be a magical shift from 2019. It's basically going to be the same, and a new year and a new decade won't change all the scandals that happened in the industry. So let me just run down the list of my predictions of what might happen. Number 1, no Big Bang comeback. All members of Big Bang were discharged from the military quite recently, and although they said they would make a comeback, they won't be able to because of the industry's climate and their scandals that happened this year. They will continue to focus on individual leisure activities and won't make new music in 2020. Number 2, Blackpink's late comeback. YG Entertainment said that Blackpink will be making a comeback in early 2020, but that really means it's a few months more delayed. Typical YG, but you can't blame them because they've gone through so many scandals in 2019 and have Treasure 13's debut to deal with. Number 3, Rosé's incredibly delayed solo. It's been over a year since Jennie has released her solo song, and it's not really a great surprise that it's been that long since YG had promised Rosé's solo but didn't keep up with it. So Rosé's solo will most likely be released in the second half of 2020 if it is released next year. It could very well be delayed to 2021 if unlucky. Number 4, iKON's first comeback without BI. It's been basically half a year since BI has left iKON, and in 2020, as it exceeds 1 year since the group has made their last comeback with I'm Okay, they will try to make a comeback in 2020, which will be their first without their former leader. Speaking of BI, he will not have a solo comeback and will continue to stay away from the public side, still undergoing investigation about a scandal. Number 5, Psy's delayed summer comeback. After Psy wasn't able to have a comeback in the summer of 2019 due to a scandal with YG, he will delay it to next summer of 2020 when he will release it and perform it at his concerts. Number 6, Girls' Generation OGG's comeback. With only 5 members active in SNSD currently, their second subunit will make a comeback next year, breaking the hiatus. Number 7, ZXK's first comeback as 4. After they became a 4-member group in 2019, they will finally make their comeback in 2020, which will be their first one as 4 members. Number 8, the rise of IDOL and ITZY. These rookie groups will take over the K-pop industry in 2020 with more of their successful comebacks and growing popularity, both in Korea and internationally, but mostly in Korea. Number 9, Treasure 13's unsuccessful debut. Now, it's quite a shame that I think Treasure 13, a talented group of trainees, will debut unsuccessfully, but judging by the current nature of YG Entertainment, where they're shutting down things and they have a long-lasting impact from the scandals that they experienced, I don't think Treasure 13 will make a huge impact. Honestly, they might want to leave the company right now. Number 10, SM Entertainment's new girl group. The debut of SM Entertainment's new girl group will put Red Velvet in the shadows, half creating FX's situation when Red Velvet debuted. Red Velvet's number of comebacks per year will be reduced significantly to the point where they only have 1, like Blackpink. Number 11, Hyuna and Dawn's breakup. After their relationship went public, they might have a breakup in 2020. Obviously, this is unsure, but breakups happen now and then, so it's completely possible. Number 12, more YG scandals, as if we needed more. YG could face more hidden scandals regarding Winner or iKON, to be honest. They became the center of attention in 2019, so it's very possible that people try to look into what is happening with the company in the next year. Number 13, FX's disbandment. After years of hiatus and members of the group leaving the company, FX might face disbandment. Number 14, CN Blue's disbandment. After being reduced to 3 members following the Burning Sun scandal, the group will ultimately disband and focus on solo activities. Number 15, Big Bang's departure from YG Entertainment. After staying with YG Entertainment since their debut in 2006, due to YG's current status with all the scandals, Big Bang might leave YG. Obviously, this is unsure because YG has copyrighted the names of G-Dragon and Taeyang, but I don't know, it could happen. Number 16, Daisy's departure from Momoland. When I was getting ideas for this video in early December, I initially predicted Daisy and Taeha to be removed from Momoland, but it's been announced that Taeha has already left the group, but I sure never expected Yeonwoo to leave as well. Daisy will leave because her company has done literally nothing for her and didn't give fans an update on her. Number 17, Sandra Park's departure from YG Entertainment. After not being able to have solo comebacks or releases similar to CL, she will leave YG Entertainment, and in the future, 2NE1 might have a reunion, maybe just not in 2020. Number 18, Lee Hi's departure from YG Entertainment. After not being able to have a comeback in over 3 years, Lee Hi finally made her comeback in the summer of 2019. However, she stated that she's become more anxious due to not having comebacks more often, so when her contract expires, she will not re-sign and instead will leave the company to one that will allow her to have more releases. Number 19, Akmu's departure from YG Entertainment. For a similar reason as Lee Hi, because Soohyun wasn't able to have any releases or songs while Chanyeok was in the military, Since Akmu can't have comebacks too often, when their contract with the company expires, they will choose to leave. Number 20, Sungmin's departure from Super Junior. Since Sungmin hasn't been able to perform with Super Junior or participate in the group activities for many years right now, he will leave the group and choose to focus on solo activities instead. Number 21, Chanu's departure from iKON might be a huge stretch, and I do think it's a huge stretch, but Chanu could definitely depart from iKON. Number 22, Winner's hiatus. Winner will go on hiatus as Jinwoo enlists in the military. They will not have a last comeback, and Cross will serve as their last as a whole group. Number 23, Day 6's hiatus. Day 6 will go on hiatus as Jay enlists in the military. They will have 1 or 2 more comebacks after Entropy. Number 24, BTS's hiatus. BTS will go on hiatus as Jin enlists in the military. The remaining members will focus on solo activities and release songs with more Western artists. Number 25, EXO's hiatus. EXO will go on hiatus as more members of the currently remaining 6 enlist in the military. The remaining members after that will try to focus on solo activities, but it will be unsuccessful as SM Entertainment will put a lot more focus into NCT and the new girl group. Number 26, Hanseoye lawsuit. Following scandals regarding iKON's BI and Monsta X's Wonho, many companies, primarily YG and Starship Entertainment, will file lawsuits against Hanseoye. Number 27, Sajegi scandals rise. After Park spoke out against Sajegi or mass purchasing albums to manipulate the charts, more investigation will follow and result in an uncovering more things previously unknown to the public. Number 28, the Produce 101 scandal. As evidence pointing to manipulation comes out during investigation, the Produce 101 scandal will become even greater to the point where IOI will never have their planned comeback. Number 29, this is very much down the road, but Chaeyoung will leave twice. And finally, number 30, not really a prediction, but please watch out for Big Bang's top, IU, Namtaeyeon, and ITZY's Chaeyoung.